once again, welcome to another netball finals. This evening we should see 2 games being played. Division 2, you find Coca-Cola Shamrock coming up against the First Caribbean International Bank Mystix. Mystix is the newest team that joined the association this year. And they have many players who have played the game before. Some past national players, others who have been around for many years, but choose to find themselves together in a new entity. The Coca-Cola Shamrock this year having 1 team in the tournament. They did not contest the Division 1, so they're in Division 2. And they're up again into the playoffs. They were involved or engaged in the playoffs last year against the Parsons United, who subsequently won and moved on to Division 1. So we are going to see a thrilling sport. The Coca-Cola Shamrock was able to take away the first game. So we're going to see what Mystix is going to do this evening, if they're going to push it to a 3rd game, or Coca-Cola Shamrock would emerge champion for Division 2 this evening. The 2nd game that should be up for this evening is the Capistier Ball Stars, Nagico Capistier Ball Stars, and they would be coming up against the Caripol Keon Pacers, defending champion. So Keon is really defending their championship. In the first encounter, they were able to squeeze past the Capistier Ball Stars and winning that game by 3 goals. We don't know what will transpire tonight, but we're looking for a good game.
Start of match 2. Cokes versus Mystix. Start of match 2 of the finals in the Division 2 of the Netball Championship. Center pass to Cokes. Center going wide to goal attack. Goal attack. Going back to the center. Center looking for the goal shoot. Going back to goal attack. Goal attack. Lob pass. Good defense there by the goalkeeper for Mystix. It looks like Isles. Again the lob pass going in. Attempt. You hear a whistle. Ball going outside. Early going. Teams trying to settle. Interception there by Cokes. Good interception. Goal attack. Goal attack to center. Center. Back to goal attack. Mishandled. And Mystix is able to come away with it. Then the center court now going forward. We have the wing defense going to Sarah Pemberton. Sarah Pemberton going straight up the line, finding Tinia Lapsy. Lapsy being smothered by 2 defenders. Cokes coming away with it now. Quick pass by the center player, finding their players easily now. Cokes going into the goal attack. That looks like Liebert. Shot up, shot bubbles off the rim. It goes to Liebert. Liebert has a chance, and she makes it good. The first point to Cokes, 1-0 Mystix. Center pass to Mystix. Lapsy looping in to the square, going. We see a whistle. Some infringement against the defense there, and the goalkeeper for Cokes will come away with it. Cokes finding their goal defense. Goal defense finds Liebert. Liebert's back to the center player. Center looping pass up to goal shoot. Goal shoot. Settles under it now, sends it up, and it's good. To the Cokes. Zip to Mystix. And yet Mystix hasn't answered yet. Center pass to Coca-Cola Shamrocks. Coca-Cola Shamrocks making the way down. Goal attack. Going into the corner, finding the goal attack. Goal attack. Nice pass in. The goal shoot will shuttle now. She sends it up. It's good. It's now 4-0 by our reckoning. 3-0. Mystix trying to Sarah back to wing defense, back to Sarah. Shot pass into Didi. Didi shoots up. It's no good. She gets the rebound. No, she's bumped there. It looks like, is it similar continuous contact? No. Contact on goal. Keep. Shot to Didi. It's 3-1. And she's gesticulating, indicating how she wants that ball. 3-1. Game on here. Wing attack. Looping it over to Liebert. Liebert finds the goal. Shoot. No. Yes, she gets it. Good interception there. Chumley tried her best, but couldn't get it. She misses, however. There's a whistle underneath the basket. contact on the obstruction on the goal keep or the goal defense. Penalty shot made by the goal shoot for Cokes. 4-1 is the score. Goal shoot for Cokes tonight is Gums. Not doing a bad job so far. An interception you can see on the next side of the and here we see a goal attack for Lapsy. Going up for Mystix. Missing, getting a rebound and making the second attempt good. 4-2. Game on here. Mystix is able to come back, but it's sent the pass to Cokes. Cokes, Liberd working away down, ring attack, back to Liberd. No, Liberd misses. And the defense, Chumney is able to come away with it. Chumney to Lake. Chumney back up to Lapsy. Nice long pass, looping pass to Didi. Didi grabs onto it. She goes up from quite some distance, misses. Easy goal. Easy rebound for the goalkeeper. And immediately we see Cokes with a counter attack. Lake, oh, beautiful pass inside. Step up, shot. No good rebound. Contact under the basket. And it is against the goal defense. Chumney, free shot to Liberd, who makes it good. It's 5-2. Early lead for the Coca-Cola Shamrock team. The teams here are vying to go to the Division 1 next year. Now already, Cokes is 1 game up. You see tumbling down there and a nice lob pass into Didi. Didi trying to get position in the circle. Good defense coming in from the goalkeeper. Knocking it away. Inbound pass quickly into Lapsy. Lapsy has a shot from some distance and makes it good. It's 5-3. Keeping it close is the Mystix. Here we have the center pass to, that's Jeffers. Jeffers finding the wing attack. The wing attack in Philip. Philip going over to Liberd. Liberd back to center in Jeffers. And they are actually Liberd working the circle with her center player. Getting a free shot and sends it up nice and easy. It's now 6-3. Here we see Didi getting easy pass, knocking it down. That's Vanessa. We all know her as Didi. Send the pass to Jeffers. Jeffers loops it over, finds her goal defense. Goal defense gets down, and nice pass into Gums. Gums goes up, makes it good, and Cokes with a slight one-away lead now, keeping the distance from Mystix. It's 3 to Mystix. There with the ball. Lake over to Lapsy. Lapsy finding Pemberton. Pemberton up to Didi, and Didi missing that one. Errant pass from Sarah Pemberton coming from the wing attack, the right side, their right side. Pass into the goalkeeper, and they immediately throw it away. The goalkeeper making some foot fault there, as we see Lapsy trying to walk the circle, gets good position and knocks it down. 5. It seems as if they can't get any closer than 2 points. So it's now 5-7. And we see a turnover here by Jeffers. Immediately Mystix down the court. We see a whistle on the goalkeeper. Free shot, penalty shot or pass. Vanessa Isles chooses to shoot. She closes the gap by 1. It's now 7-6 in favor of Cokes, and the pass to Mystix as Lake finds Pemberton. Pemberton, whoa! Oh, and that was a brilliant play there by Sarah Pemberton. Reading the play well as the goalkeeper committed and left Didi Vanessa Isles all alone, and she had an easy shot. The scores are now tied. First tie for the game. It's at 7-all. Here is Cokes trying to pull away now, giving it to Gums. Gums on the inside. She should have an easy shot, knocks it down, makes it good. It's now 8-7. Cokes back up by 1. They just squandered a 3-point lead, and now they'll look to cut it down. They must intercept here. Good attempt, but referee's not happy. It's contact on the goal defense for Cokes. That's Nisbet. It looks like Natalie Nisbet, is it?
Yeah.
Here is Didi with a shot, a free shot. She makes it out good. Again, another tie. The second tie for the night. They're tied at 8-all. The umpire on the near side is not happy with something. Send the pass to Shamira Jeffers. She finds Liberd. Liberd back to Jeffers. Jeffers into Liberd, who gets good position in the center circle. Gives it up to Gums. Gums looping it up. Making that one good. now 9-8. Lake, Lapsy, Pemberton, interception there by Cokes. They're coming away. Jeffers finding the goal defense in Natalie Nisbet from Nevis. Libert, a quick pass in. Gums couldn't read it. She took about 2 attempts to get it. And it goes up for a shot and makes it good. A long shot. Gums on target tonight. It's now 10-8. Send the pass to Cokes. Libert picks it up. She goes far. Finds Jeffers. Jeffers loops it up. Finds Gums. Gums on the heavy attack from Cole Chumley. No doubt that's contact. And so she'll have a fish out her pass. She chooses to shoot and makes it good. Here is Lake. Lake finding Lapsy. Lapsy. Pemberton. Pemberton contacted by the wing defense. That's Nilsa Isles. She has a free pass. Finds Lapsy. Lapsy back to Pemberton. Pemberton goes across this shooting circle. Finds Lake. Lake sends in. Tries to find Lapsy, who was contacted, and she has a penalty shot, pass, shoots it up, misses. Referee's not happy. In fact, Isles will take over the penalty shot or pass. She makes it good. It's now 11-9. 11-9. This is the first quarter, second game between Mystix and it is hell ball. More than 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and it's all over. Turnover to Mystix. Mystix walking the circle. Didi gets a chance. Tries to slip it into Lapsy. There's some contact on the hand. Yes, I picked up that. And so she will have a penalty shot. She makes it up, and it's good. It's now 11-10. 11-10. Mystix trailing by 1, but they can equalize here. Let's see what happened. Lapsy goes back to a goal defense. Chumney gets it up. Center, attempting to go to Lake in the center court. Center player, sorry. Knocked outside. Center was offside. Pass finds Lake. Lake into Didi. Didi getting good position. Gets it up and gets it good. Scores once again tied. Keeping it tight at these two teams. Mystix will have to win tonight to force a game 3. It's Libert for Cokes. Long pass across court into Gums. Contact on Isles. And Paris. Good shot by Gums. It's now 12-11. It's Natasha Paris playing.
Paris hopes to give it a trouble. She has to move
looping up to Didi. Didi not able to handle that one. Saved it nonetheless, and we see contact there, no doubt, on the center for Mystix. That is what. Simultaneous contact. Toss will be taken by umpire Atherton between Lake for Mystix and Jeffers for Cokes. Quick snap, and Jeffers comes with it, loops it up to the wing attack. Wing attack for Cokes is Ruth Phillip. Steal by Sarah. And Mystix will make it good, no doubt, on this occasion. Yes, again the scores are tied for practically the 4th time for the night, the 4th tie. Still the first period, first quarter. Jeffers, Phillip, Libert, back to Phillip. Phillip, lefty, looking for Libert. Libert loops it in, tries to find Gums. Good hands there by Paris. And she seems to be bothered with a little injury. The left knee heavily strapped. Loop pass, finding Gums with a bounce pass. The players are hustling after it. Libert eventually gets it, loops it up off the back of the rim. Contact on Libert. We will have in fact, yes, contact on Libert. She was the guilty party. Stolen right back. Again, here she comes, Libert. A second attempt. Again, the ball bounces off the back of the rim. But it's good this time to make it 13-12. Hawks looking to re-enter top flight netball next year. They can do so if they win this game. Lapsy has it for Mystix. Mystix, they will have other ideas. Into Didi. Shoots it up, off edge of the ring, gets a rebound. Just a bit short. This time she makes it good. It's now 13-all. Yet another tie. And it's still the early going. 5th tie for the night. Cokes, center pass. Libert finds Phillip. Phillip, the lefty. She loops it. Diagonal pass across court. Gums. Oh, a crisp pass in from Jeffers. Easy shot. The defense seems to be sleeping on that occasion. Here comes Lake. Pemberton, ball knocked away. 2 players in the tackle. Good hustle there by the wing defense. Nielsa Isles had Pemberton under pressure for a while. And so Mystix will come away with. Here Lake. Looping pass. Good, nice looping pass from Lake into Didi. Didi makes it good. 14-all. 6 tie for the night. But yet Mystix not being able to lead. Cokes jumped out in front with about a 4-point lead, and Mystix came back to tie the game some 4 times. Here they come again, is Coke. Looping it up his Gums. Easy pass. She's getting some very easy passes underneath the basket. Here is Mystix. Try to come back. Good looping pass into Tilly Lapsy, and Tilly Lapsy, she was warming up all night. Made that one good. Really made that one good. Lined it up well. Tied the game again for the 7th time. 15-all. Here we see an interception. Oh, and they give it right back to Sarah Pemberton. Jeffers trying to find Gums. Loops it up to Gums. Gums gets it good. Settles herself underneath the basket and knocks it down. And for the Cokes again going ahead. 16-15. 16-15, early going still. Lake looking for support. Finds the goal defense, Chumley. Chumley to Pemberton. Pemberton hustled on the line there by the wing defense. Lake gets it up now. Looping pass over to wing attack. Sarah fakes the pass. Back to Lake. Lake gives it up to Lapsy. Lapsy in position now. She has been contacted. She gets a penalty shot. She knocks it up and she knocks it good. Again, the scores are tied for 8th time for the night. A very close game, and in fact that's the tie. The time end of the 1st quarter. We're about to see the start of the 2nd period, the 2nd quarter of the 2nd match between Mystix and Cokes. Cokes sent the pass. The score is tied at 16-all, as you heard it from our netball expert here, Ethel Patrick Thomas, indicating that both teams are evenly matched, but she'll be going with Cokes. Here is Cokes trying to go further in the lead, and we see Gums, Tishana Gums sitting on that shot, knocking it down from good distance. So Cokes again drawing first blood on their center pass, and we'll see what Lake and Mystix can do. Here is Lake, Cleopatra Lake with the center pass. She finds Pemberton. Pemberton going back to Lake. No, yes, eventually Lake takes a bounce pass. Nice lob pass in, trying to find Vanessa Isles, but we saw interception there by the goalkeeper, Natalie.
Vanessa Archibald.
That was Archibald, sorry. That's the goalkeeper, Archibald. Here is Lake finding this, again defense, but this time it looks like some contact by Janissa Archibald, the goalkeeper. And so Lapsy will have the penalty shot. She makes it good. Tied 17 at all. 17-all. Jeffers for Cokes, finds Libert, quickly out. Libert giving it back to Roos. Roos, Philip, looking for some support. She gets it in Libert. Came from deep. Got a good position and knocked it down. 18-17. Ding-dong battle here by Mystix and Cokes. Lake and Sarah contriving to turn over that one. First turnover for this first period. Goalkeeper into Ruth Phillip. Goal defense, sorry. Finds Jeffers. Jeffers able to retrieve it after getting a difficult pass. Finds Libert. Libert back to the center into Gums. Gums steps away, gets position off the rim. The players clubbering away, trying to grab it. And in fact, it looks as if it's a penalty shot. Contact on defense. And Cokes is able to go up by 1. In fact, they're just slightly pulling away now. 2-goal lead. Bounce pass into Gums. Gums gets it right onto the basket. She makes room, puts it up, makes it good. It's now 20-17. Very similar start to the second period, just as it started in the first, where Cokes pulled out a 4-point lead, and then Mystix came back. Let's see if they can do it again. Here is Lapsi and getting Didi all three on the inside as both defenders committed themselves. And Didi, after a bubble off the front of the rim, knocks it down to score Mystix 18th point. Here is Jeffers. Jeffers going to her right, finds the goal defense. Goal defense into Libert. Libert call for footwork. Natalie, another division player here, Natalie Paris, I think it is. Yes, Natasha Paris started the counter-attack for Cokes and interception. Great interception, but foot on the line there by Natalie Nisbet. Bounce pass in, contact on center. She gets it over to Vanessa Didi Isles. She sends it up, misses off the top of the ring. There's a whistle underneath the basket. Obstruction it seems. And here is Lapsi to take the shot. It's good, and so it's now 19-20. Mystix, they're not going away. They're not going away at all. Here they come again with a center pass. The whistle against Lapsi it is. Here we have Jeffers finding the goal defense in Natalie Nisbet. They work the ball up, finds the center player. Jeffers back to Libert. Libert making a mess of it, but cleaning up for her is Nielsen Isles. Give it back to Jeffers. Libert. Double play? Right. Double play on Libert. Mystix pulling away. Coming down court. Center court now. Into the attacking third. Trying to get into the shooting circle. They do so now. Isles looking for position. Gives it into Lapsley, the center player. Lapsley settles. Knocks it down. Tie again. And ninth tie for the night. Jeffers. Philip. Back to Jeffers. Into Libert is looking for position. Again we have a contact on. Yes, yeah, looped up. Off the rim. Rebound to Mystix. Tipped away. Lake. Finds the wing defense. Wing defense goes down to Lapsi. Lapsi back to Cole Chumley. Chumley back to Lapsi. Interception by Natalie Nisbet. And running out of space there. Ended up almost in the crowd. Here we have looping pass. Finds Didi. Great looping pass. Didi gives it up to Lapsi and Lapsi knocks it down. In fact, first lead for Mystix for the night. 21-20. Mystix. Lake finds Pemberton. Pemberton is a whistle. In fact, it's 3 seconds. Well, that was quick. Here is Nisbet. Long looping pass thrown away. Just when Mystix decided to give up a free ball, Cokes obliged gave them back. Here we have Cokes looping it up. Again we have contact on the center player, Jeffers. Oh, almost close to the line there, Pemberton. Finding Lake. Lake looping it over to Didi. And just barely missing it. They were trying a quick play as they realized that the defense was just out of position and couldn't capitalize. They still enjoy a slight lead. It's 21-20. Cokes up by 1. Here they come. Cokes trying to get deep out of the defense. Jeffers. Philip. Philip back to Nisbet. Nisbet looking for support. Goes straight into the shooting circle. Finds Gomes. Gomes settles. No, she fakes. Pass over to Libert. There's a whistle. Penalty shot. There was an obstruction on call, and so Libert was able to knock down the 21st point for Cokes. And here they come again with Cokes. Easy passing. Fake shot. Pass over to Libert. Libert knocks it down. 22-21. Still a close game. Change of leads. Only one change of leads, but we had many ties for the night. Lake looking for support. Finds a wing defense in Antio Hazel. They work their way down into the shooting circle. Contact on Didi. She chooses to pass to Lapsi. Lapsi knocks it down easily. It's now 22-all. Second period, second game. Championship match from Division 2. Philip settles herself. Looping left-handed pass. Back to Philip. Jeffers trying to get in. Ball being exchanged. Again, you see a little whistle here on the center player for Mystix. Gets it over to Gomes. Yes, it's good. Goalkeeper got lost for a moment there. And so it was 23 to 22. So, Cokes.
Timeout for the ball.
We have a timeout, on-court timeout. Right, Lake settles now. Here they come. Pemberton. Off the mark. Finds Lapsy. Lapsy. Mishandling that one. Contact. Here is center player going up to Philip. Philip finds Libert. Libert goes to a center player again. Looking to position herself. Yes. Walking a circle. Now she gets settles up. Sends it up. Trying to get it back in. Good attempt. In fact, there was some contact. Was it? No. The call is for outside. Paris. Going down court. Lapsy. Wing defense. Hazel. Looking for Lapsy. Gets it over. Nice looking pass to Didi. Didi off balance. Is trying to save the day. Knocked away by the wing defense for Cokes. That's Nielsen Isles. And so Mystix will have a pass in. Just about the attacking third. Nice looping pass. Intercepted by the goalkeeper. Center. Wing defense. Up to Philip. Center. Jeffers. Finds Libert. Libert looking for support. She finds the center now. Looping pass in. Nice splitting pass to Gomes. Gomes is in a good position. She doesn't miss from that close. And so Cokes is able to pull another one yet in front. That's 24. Philip. Libert. Jeffers. Libert. Good Philip. Looping pass. Gomes. Cokes. On top in this one. Beautiful ball movement on that occasion. Mystix just couldn't see that one. It's now 25 to 22.
Ball and touch.
Ball and touch. Center ball and touch. Pass to the goal defense. That's Nisbet. Nisbet finds easily Jeffers. Jeffers finds Philip. Philip. Square pass to Libert. Libert goes back to the center. Meantime, she's looking for again. Jeffers is able to split the defense and get into Gomes. And Gomes is able to knock it down. A 4-point lead. And matching their biggest lead for the night. Cokes trying to pull away with it now in the second period. In fact, they can get even further as they send the pass to them. Here they come again. Libert easily out. Finds wing attack. Wing attack. That's nice looping pass in. Comes missing on this occasion. Contact on Libert. And we see a timeout on for Cokes. It seems as if Jeffers might be an asthmatic person and she needed to get a little burst of medication there to open up the lungs. A situation we've seen very often with a lot of athletes today. The most noticeable one in Frankish circles is Kim Collins, who has a slight asthmatic problem as well, and he has to declare his medication every time he competes, but I guess that is not the case in netball. Restart. Ball to Mystix. Here they come. And an easy turnover by Cole Chumney. What a time to give it away. Just when Cokes is looking to put it on to increase the lead. They're really working a number on them here in the shooting circle. Gomes, Libert, all. Acrobatic play. Missing on that occasion. Getting it back. Good defense there by Rose Phillip. In fact, using her right hand to intercept there. And she looks like a real lefty. But on that occasion, tipping it away. At least delaying the counter-attack from Coke. Chumney. Over to Lake. Lake grabs onto it now. Gets it. Settles. Looks for the pass. Finds Chumney. Chumney into Lapsy. Lapsy. Diagonal pass. Missed. And mishandled by Cokes. Mystix will pass in. Look into the shooting circle. Lapsy is there. Sends it up. And it's now 23 to 26. They begin once again to cut into that 4-point lead. Lake, they can go even closer now. Sarah, straight pass, down into the shooting third. Going back to Hazel. Hazel into Lake. Lake finding Lapsy easily under the basket. And Lapsy knocking it down, taking advantage of the shot of Nisbet on that occasion. Here is Cokes with the center pass. Center to Libert. That Libert back to the center. That's Jeffers. Jeffers back to Libert. Two-man combination there. Finds Philip. There is somebody being offside. It was the center, the wing defense for Mystix. Cokes walking the circle. Grums shooting up and coming off it. Edge of the circle. A good defense on that occasion by Paris. Gets it away his leg. There's a whistle. I think the ball went outside. Yes, it went outside. Liable to give the inbound pass. Not knocked away. Philip to Liable. And again we have some contact beneath the basket, and this time it was Gums guilty of that. Lapsy looking for support in the counter attack, led by Mystix. Lake. Footwork. Stepping. Turnover. Cokes trying to counter. Here they come. Philip. Libert, quick pass in. Yes, Gums. No. Yes. Eventually she gets it. Settles. Shoots. Makes it.
I know that pass was going to go there. How much is it?
27 to 24. Send the pass to Lake. Tip and then tipped again. That ball will be to Cokes. Turnover to Cokes. Kola Shamba looking to make their way back into top flight netball. Here they come. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here is Mystix. Chumney finds Lapsy in the center third. Back to Chumney. Lapsy getting to the attacking third now. Bring attack. Hazel into Diddy. Diddy over to Lapsy. Lapsy taking advantage of her height. Shoots up and shoots up. Good. It's now 25 to 27. Momentum swinging one side and then the other. Here is Libert. Into Jeffers. Jeffers looping it over to Gums. Gums in a good position. She normally doesn't miss from that close, but this time she did. Then Price was there to take the rebound. Here comes Mystix, trying to edge into the lead, trying to cut into the lead. Long ball down, finds Lapsy. She settles herself. She's looking for support. She finds Diddy underneath the basket. Vanessa up, sets it up, nice and good. And it's now 27-26. Mystix coming back after Cokes opened up a 4-point lead, just as they did in the first half, and Mystix stayed close. They are not going anywhere. Here they come again with an inbound pass. Chumney, interception, contact on Lapsy, timeout. It looks as if there's a slight injury. And we see the coach and physio, the WIC, getting onto the court now with a bit of water. It is magic spray. No, we don't see the magic spray. We don't see the magic water. We don't see the magic ice, but we're just a bit tired. Oh, here comes a little bit of massage. And of course, a bit of coaching. See, whispering here, indicating to her what to do. Is that allowed?
She's injured.
Oh, she's injured.
All
in the injury timeout. And seemed to be a bit of a little Charlie horse that they're trying to get rid of there. And I'm sure Jill Archibald is knowledgeable in this area. With a little pressure on the muscle, but a little pressure on the bone area. It just might go back in place. And she looks alright now. Shamida Jeffers. It just looks as if it's a hip area. She's okay now. And so play will start. Clock on the whistle, ensuring that the clock is okay. Yep. Clock gets it up now. Nice catch by Nisbet. Finds Isles. Isles back to Jeffers. Jeffers going for support. Finds Nisbet. Sends it up to Libert, who came away from the shooting circle. And Aaron pass. The players hustling for it. But in the meanwhile, Mystix will say thanks. And they have a chance to tie the game for the 14th time for the night. Here they come, Mystix, Chomney, Lapsy, going back to Chomney. Chomney finds and awaiting Lake. Lake goes inside the shooting circle, finds Didi. Didi positions herself well. She's on the baseline. She shoots it up. It looks short. She gets the rebound. There's a whistle time missing just at the last moment there. And it's Coke enjoying a slight lead for the night, 27-26. At halftime, we leave it to the news that Coca-Cola Shamrocks, they have a 1-point lead after tying the first quarter at 16-all. They are now up 27-26. We'll soon hear from our expert, our netball expert, and our analysis of the second period.
Well, the last quarter we saw Hawks be a little more consistent in play than Mystix. Mystix had their lull moments where they allowed the game to slip by 5 points after holding on and changing, having ties every time ball shoots. However, you can see experience and tenacity on the part of Mystix that they refuse to go away. They're within one. I'm still sticking with Mystix, Al. I'm sticking with Mystix. They're coming to win tonight. Look who win one. On camera. I want to stick with them. You're on camera.
Period number 3, we see some changes. It looks as if the center court player for Mystix has changed. Look at this. There's one tactical change from Mystix. Here comes Cokes. Finds Isles. Isles quickly into Nisbet. Nisbet down court to find the goal attack. Libert and Libert giving it away. And here we see Chomney being contacted. Chomney finds a center court player. Oh, and an easy pass into Vanessa Isles as the defense was in tatters on that occasion. Archibald not knowing whether to come forward or back. Center court player Angie Pemberton. 27-all. Can they go into the lead? No. Interception. Archibald. Nisbet. Libert. Cross court. Finds Jeffers. Jeffers looping pass. Up. It goes now. Good. 28-27. Cox leading and can go further. They have the center pass. Finds Philip. Philip. Libert. Looping pass to the far side. Finds Jeffers. We see some shouting. Yes, that ball was outside. Mystix coming forward. Finds Lapsy. Angie looping over to Didi, and Didi missing that one altogether. And again, Mystix giving Cokes, letting Cokes off the hook on 2 occasions. They had chances to steal it, but here they are again, stealing that one. Oh, and again, here they come. Sarah. The ball being won and lost by both teams. Finally knocked into out of bound. Let's see if there's a contact. Yes, contact. Finds Didi. It's Sarah. Didi up, shooting, and after a couple of bubbles, he makes it good. Yet another tied game for the night. We had 13 so far. That must have been the 14th one. Although my statistician not keeping up with the pace. Here is Isles up off the rim, rebound to Archibald. Archibald finds Philip. Philip, Libert in the center. Third now. Nisbet. Jeffers. Gums looking for position. She gets it. She's in good position. She sends it up off the top of the ring. Rebound. Tip away. And finally finds who's Philip. With Philip. Archibald. Libert. Libert. Back to Philip. Philip digs it in. Bounce pass. Nice bounce pass. Leaving Paris out to dry. Gums knocking it down. 29-28. Good play by Gums. Here is Philip. Philip. Libert. Up to contact. She's from behind. Steps up. Goes in. Shoots it up. Sort of awkward manner, but nonetheless gets it. And a 2-point lead now by Cox. Very similar pattern. Cox with the early lead and Mystix coming back. Let's see if they can do that from early in this game. Here is Sarah Pemberton looking for support. Finds Lapsy in the shooting circle. Oh, and a little comical contact there. by both players, but they're alright. Nice long shot from Lapsy. She was knocking them down earlier, warming up tonight, and she seems to be a bit in form. Here comes Cokes. 29-30. Cokes ahead, looking to go further ahead, and they can do so now. It Gums sends it up off the wing, fighting for the rebound. The goalkeeper is there. Paris, no doubt will be contact on the goal shoot, and Paris will come away with a free pass. Bounce pass, and so that ball will go in. We take Angie, contact by Jeffers. Goal defense, Chumley takes it, looking for support, finds Angie. Angie knocking it away and colliding with the umpire here, just beneath us. Inbound pass to Cooks. 30-29. Liebert over to Gums. No, Gums is not there. There's nobody home. Here finds Chumley. Chumley up to Lapsy. Lapsy stretching for all she's worth. Couldn't latch on to that one. Cokes, center third. Into attacking third with Phillip. Knocked away. Cokes. Jeffers. Charge for footwork. Players not liking it, but the referee's decision is final. Here they come. Contact on the goal defense. That's Natalie Nisbet. Here comes Angie with this in the pass. Finding Didi Butterfingers on that occasion. For the third time also in short succession, Didi letting up an easy ball and letting Cokes off the hook. It's 29-30. Archibald with the inbound pass. There's the whistle. Hell ball, here comes Didi. This time she takes it, and this time she makes it. Tied score for the 14th time this time. Very close game. Pemberton, Lapsy, looping pass, finds Didi. Good movement by Mystix on that time. Second lead. Second lead change for the night. Mystix. Cokes. Coming in with it now, Cokes. Looking to tie it up again. Phillip. Loops it up. Finds Jeffers. Jeffers sends it away to Gums. Gums gets it up. And after a couple of bubbles off the front of the rim, she sends it down. 31 all. 15th tie for the night. 15th tie for the night. Here's the center player. And it seems if we have a little problem. Timeout. Injury timeout. Play will restart on the whistle. And so far, we have seen 2 quarters finished.
There appears to be some disorganization between the Coca-Cola team at this point in time, and they seem to be getting a little bit frustrated. You know, I don't understand why, because the game is still, well, I guess they're not getting the lead that they want, but they're still more or less in control themselves. So I think they should just, you know, play it easy. Don't get frustrated. They still have time.
Well, some good coaching techniques we've seen there from Gillian Archibald Musgrave, allowing the players to work it out themselves. They're not quite in a huddle, but you can see the gesticulation and the body language is indicating to one another what is expected of them. And at the same time, on the far side of the court, we're seeing some Anthony Nets Isaac administering some attention to Paris. It seems as if it's a hand. Here it looks as if we will restart play. Not much of a huddle from the Mystix players, but they are all concerned. They are all concerned about Paris, who has rejoined the court now with some taped fingers. Probably bruised them or got a cut or something and had to cover them. Play will restart with the whistle. They are ready now. Timer goes. Yes, here they come. Mystix. Can they go into the lead? Ball almost knocked away. Retrieved by Didi. Loop up pass finds Lapsy. Lapsy sends it up and sends it up good. It's now 32-31. Cokes looking to come back. Here they are, Jeffers, Liebert, looping pass around the shooting circle into Gomes. Interception there by Paris, and the bench and the small crowd here at Warner Park loving it. Philip knocked away. Center, Angie into Sarah. Sarah Pemberton gives it back to Angie. Angie gives it to Lapsy. Lapsy straight into Didi. Didi looking for position. Gets it into Lapsy. Nice move. Oh, piece of movement there. It's now 33-31. A 2-point lead for Mystix. Their widest lead for the night. Here is Didi again looking to shoot, and Didi knocks it out good from good distance. Cokes looking to come back. Liebert. Jeffers knocked away by wing defense for Cokes. Here's the person who knocked it away. Here is Cokes coming in again. Good defense, bumped by Cole Chumney. It seems if it's simultaneous contact. So we have the ball by the umpire. Knocked away by Chumney. Inbound pass for Cokes. Into Philip. Philip finds Gomes. Gomes misses, gets the own rebound, and gets it good on the second occasion. 34-32. Cokes trailing for the first time tonight. But here comes Angie Nisbet in the center court. Jeffers, sorry. Infringement, breaking the line. Hamilton will take the pass. The center court player Jeffers is asked to stand still. Jeffers knocked away by Natalie Nisbet. Here is the Mystix trying to go further into the lead. Good positioning. Up they go. Good circle movement there. Good use of the center circle. Stretching her legs out and keeping that pivot foot so she can get good position. She did. And push Mystix further into the lead. It's 35-32. Extending their lead is Mystix in this the third quarter. Looping pass. Finds Jeffers. Jeffers. Gomes making a mess of it. Liebert is there to recover, but then obligingly gives it away to Mystix. Here is Mystix. Cokes just being rattled at this time. Call for double play. And of course, the umpire is not happy with that. He's asking the player to move away. That's called Chumney. Here is Jeffers. Finding Liebert. Liebert going back to Nisbet. Nisbet back to Liebert. Liebert looping it up to Jeffers. Jeffers finding Liebert. Good position here by Liebert. Defense and a great shot. (35-33). Send the pass to Mystix. Finds Pemberton. Pemberton losing it up to Isles. Isles finds Philip. Philip finds Liebert. Liebert looking for help. She finds Jeffers. Jeffers goes back. Finds Nisbet. Nisbet straight into Liebert and misses. Mystix will commemorate it. Paris. Here comes center court player for Mystix. Finds Lapsy. Lapsy looking to recover. Knocks it back to Saber. No, it's no good. Pass to Cokes. It's Archibald finding Nisbet. Nisbet finds Jeffers. Jeffers finds Liebert. Liebert, the goal attack, finds Nisbet. Philip gives it up to Gomes. Finally, Gomes gets into good positions. Long time she hasn't scored. She knocks it down good, makes it 35 to 34. Still a very, very close game. Heading to probably our 16th tie for the night. Let's see if Cole can get that done. Time out. It seems as if there's an injury timeout or there's something that the referees are not happy with. They'll straighten it out in a short while. They're going to a little conference. Yep. Senior umpire consulting junior umpire. Meanwhile, the teams huddle. Anthony Nets Isaac, champion football coach, giving some advice to the Mystix team, and the Cokes team getting some advice from the two officials there. We see Jeffrey Hanley, Thornhill, former Thornhill, and Archibald. The score is 35 to 34 at this timeout, and our netball expert has predicted that Mystix will win. It seems as if things are going according to our predictions at the moment, as Mystix has taken the lead for the first time. They extended it to as far as 3, but then again, Cokes came back to narrow it down to 1. You remember she said in the earlier part of the night that these teams are really, really evenly matched, and so we are hardly seeing any breathing space here tonight. Here is Cokes this time. Jeffers finds Nisbet, the goal defense. Nisbet goes down, finds the looping pass. Good goal. Another tie for the night, and that's tie number 16. 16 tie in a score of 35 all. Here is Sarah Pemberton, finds Lapsy. Lapsy looking for help, finds Sarah. We're seeing some contact there on the wing defense. I almost thought it was simultaneous contact, and it looks as if Archibald agreed with me. Here is a looping ball to Diddy, and again Diddy missing, going to the hands of Vanessa Isles. And how many times have we said that for this quarter? It's about 4 of them that she missed. Here is Cokes being really, really thankful that this is that they've been giving away the ball, and again Cokes gives it back, and again we see some obstruction here on the center court player. Angie Jeffers gives it up to Diddy, knocked away by Nisbet, but not before contacting the player. In fact, contact wasn't called, it was out of court. Up goes to Neil Lapsy. The ball is good, and it's now 36 to 35. Lapsy has been on tonight. As we see, the ball being given away down on in the court by Mystix. Here is Cokes, gives it into Liebert. Liebert, up it goes, and it's good. 36 all. 36 all to give yet another tie in this game. I think we're up to 17 now. Here is Liebert. The whistle goes against Cokes. Mystix. Pemberton. Diddy coming off the line. Gives it up to Lapsy. Up it goes. It's good. 37 to 36. Mystix enjoying leading this game. Only in the third quarter. They trailed and got as far as tying the game, but only now they're leading. Again, they're giving away the ball is Mystix. It seems as if it was tipped. No, it wasn't tipped. Here comes Mystix, intercepted by Cokes. Cokes with Philip. Liebert over to Jeffers. Jeffers fakes the pass, finds Gomes. Yes, Gomes steps up and makes it good. It's now 37 all. Our 17th tie of the night. Did I say that before? 18th tie of the night. Number 7, 18. Good pass in. Finds the goal attack, and it seems as if miss. Penalty shot she will have, and she makes it good. It seems as if Mystix made a tactical move by pulling Didi away from the basket and playing Tennille more under the basket, tipped by Lapsy onto the hands of Jeffers. Inbound pass to
Angie brought energy to the center.
Angie. Turns it back over to Coca-Cola. She was the one who brought some energy to this center court player by Mystix. End of the third quarter with Mystix at a 1-point lead. It's 38-37. After trailing by 1, at the end of the second quarter, they have a 1-point lead. We hear more from our netball expert.
Another good quarter. We've seen, I don't know, there's somewhere that we've seen some faltering in Coca-Cola's game. However, Mystix made a very good move when they brought in Angie as their center. She brought a lot of energy, and that has encouraged the other members of the team to improve their game as well. There's more urgency, as you can see, Al. I know you're kind of biased right now, right? But you gotta get the jacket right now. You know that.
So you still think that Mystix will win?
I still think Mystix has a very good chance of winning this game. You should see that. They notice that Coca-Cola has a hard time getting back the lead right now. They've been able to tie the game. They have not been able to take that 1-point lead. And that says a lot.
What about the work that the defense now is doing on guns? I thought you mentioned that earlier, and probably they heard you. It seems like they're making her move quite a bit, and she's a bit more uncomfortable now.
I did, and I realized that the goalkeeper is really trying to keep moving in the game, and that is upsetting Gums to some extent because there seems to be a little chink in her confidence. She's missed about twice or 3 times, and we didn't see that for the whole first half. She was basically very accurate. So now we're seeing a little change in her attitude. The goalkeeper should continue doing what she's doing. I still think Curl has to watch Michelle though, because Michelle, once she double teams the goal shooter, comes in very close to the basket where she's very comfortable. So the team has to play team defense. And they're still doing a good job at this point in time. So they just need to continue it and be more focused.
There's a term that we would use to describe Didi and those 4 or 5 plays that she missed. Selling guns. What are your thoughts on that?
I didn't get the question.
What are your thoughts on Didi missing those 4 or 5 crucial balls just at the point when Mystix could have extended their lead? We usually use the term selling guns. What's your opinion?
You use the term selling guns? Boy, you use the term throwing away guns. I mean, she was under the basket. Those were her range, and she could have converted those four shots. They would have been, what, up by 5?
Possibly. But the score now is 38-37 with Mystix up by 1. As to Mystix, they can go further into the lead. Angie, interception, she gets it back, gives it to Didi. Didi looking for help, she gets it. Lapsy is there. And Lapsy is there and knocks it down. It's now 39-37. This is the final quarter. A moment, the moment of reckoning. Can Mystix force a third game? Hell ball against Coca-Cola. Mystix can go 3 up. They're leading by 2 now. Here they come. Mystix, Lapsy, Angie, Lapsy doing some good work into Didi. Didi's range. And she knocks it down.
What's the first game and this will happen?
Here comes Sarah into Angie. Looping pass into Didi. Fake shot pass out to Lapsy. Makes it good. 4. And this time the only change in the trend so far, jumping out by far, is Cokes. Sorry, Mystix. Cokes coming back though. Nisbet finds Philip. Philip into goal attack, blocked, back. In fact, there's been too close to pass. Counter by Mystix. Mystix winning a fast-paced game now. They seem to be the one with the legs. Into Didi. She tries, she makes it good. She looks as if it's a Didi of old. Knocking down a long-range bomber to make it 42-47. The biggest lead of the night so far for Mystix. Here they come again. They can go even further. Contact. Obstruction. And the center player. And Lapsy gets an easy ball. And Lapsy makes an easy shot. And the bench, especially the bench, is loving it for Mystix. 43-37. Cokes has not yet answered in this the fourth quarter. Here comes Cokes. Their first chance at the first shot. Missing it. Comes. Contact. Penalty shot. Up it comes. And it goes good. 42, 43, 38. 5-point lead. Mystix with the ball. Knocked away. There's a whistle. Infringement against Cokes. Here is given away. Michelle. Playing goal defense now is Michelle. And the goal defense playing a goal attack. Some tactical moves. So it's Natalie Elizabeth in the goal. Here is Cokes. Into Nisbet. Into Gomes. Gomes ups and makes it good. 2 unanswered points by Cokes. They are coming back. 39-43. Jeffers finds Nisbet the goal attack. Up to Philip. Philip comes, making good use of the circle on that occasion. Faking to go forward, then drifted to the baseline, picked up the pass, and knocked down the shot. They are coming back, Cokes. Only down by some 3 points now. It's 43-40. A bit of contact here. Looping pass. Up finds Diddy under the basket. Diddy can make that. Diddy makes that one good. 44-40. Cokes send the pass. It's getting tight. It's getting tense. The players. Here is Cokes knocking it down, coming close. And it's basket for basket. And if it continues this way, Mystix will run away with it. But Cokes, they will have other ideas. Here comes Mystix. Sarah. Looping pass. Finds Diddy. She holds on to this one this time. Sends it up. And sends it up good. She seems to be a streaky shooter. When she's on, she's on. When she's off, she's off. But she's on at the moment. She realized the magnitude of this game. They need to get a third game. Jeffers. Nisbet. Into Gomes. Quick pass there by Nisbet. Gomes get a good chance to score. And she makes no mistake. Keeping it close. It's now 45-42. Angie gives it to Sarah. Fake pass. Finds Chumney. Quick ball in. Looping pass over to Diddy. Knocked away by Archibald. Timeout. It seems as if somebody got injured. The goalkeeper got injured in that play. Could be an ankle, could be a hand. Maybe just a little twist ankle. And we see the magic touch coming now. There's no magic spray, there is no ice. More than likely just be a magic touch or a magic presence. And Archibald, they are giving some attention to it. Probably muscling that area, just stiffening on that play, and she's just giving it some loosening. She helped her feet now. And she's gonna be alright. Rotates it. Face doesn't show much pain. She'll be okay.
Girl, hold on there for me. Auntie. You tired? You tired? Well, look, make sure hold the ball never stay fast. Lock.
Play restart with inbound pass to Mystix. Mystix is with Lapsy at the baseline. Lapsy to Pemberton into Isles. Diddy makes it. It's now 46-42, a 4-point lead. And time seems to be running out on Cokes. Here they come. Cokes, Philip gives it to Jeffers. Jeffers looping pass over to Philip. Philip just at the top of the circle into Gomes. Gomes settles. Up it goes. Bubbles off the rim. Out to Philip. She gets it back. Philip. She gives it to Natalie. Natalie has a has some quick hands inside. There's a very busy body in the shooting circle. Is Natalie Elizabeth, and providing some good support for Gums on that occasion. Angie sends it into Pemberton. Pemberton to Lapsy. Lapsy races in the shooting circle. Finds Diddy. There's some contact. Yes, contact on the goalkeeper. Lapsy will take over. Let's see what she'll do. It's either a penalty shot or pass. It's the penalty pass. Contact on the center. Gets it up to Diddy. Diddy should not miss from that range. She doesn't. And Mystix 47 to 43. Toasting the way. Cokes. Can they come back? They find Nisbet. Nisbet finds Jeffers. Looping passing to Gums. Gums puts it up and Gums makes it good. It's now 47 to 44. Can the game get tight again? We saw this in the first period where Cokes pulled away and Mystix come back. Is it possible that the opposite will happen where Mystix is now pulling away? Can Cokes come back? That is a question I'd like to put to my netball expert.
Coca-Cola can definitely come back. They still have good movement in the circle from Natalie. She's a good passer. She's a good hustler. She sees spaces. And Tishana is still there. Once she gets the ball, she can convert. We're still seeing little missing, but I still think they have a good chance of winning the game. I'm still going with Mystix.
Well, I was about to ask you, with 47 to 43, what Mystix will have to do in order to stay in the lead?
They need to steal a couple center passes. When I said, I mean, they need to get some turnovers and convert those turnovers into goals. The center court is playing fairly well. They're winning the ball, but for some reason they're not getting them to convert. As we can see, we had about 2 turnovers a while ago inside the circle. So they're going to have to cut down those turnovers and convert the balls when they get the balls. It's anybody's game at this point still.
But you're
Take it with Mystix.
Well, I guess by virtue of opposition, I'll have to go with Cokes. Yes, it's fine time to indicate to you that at the first quarter, end of the first quarter, it was 16-16. Second quarter, 27 to 26. And end of the third quarter, there was a slight 1-point lead again, 38 to 37 to the Mystix. They pulled away quickly at the start of the fourth quarter, and we had Cokes roaring back. They were able to cut it down to 3 points, which is the position right now. At one point, it was a 5-point lead. Whistle goes. Play as we started. Halfway through the last period. Mystix trying to go further into the lead. Diddy gets it up good. And gets it up good. Diddy making up for all the mistakes that she made early in the game. Knocked away. Mystix picks it up. They are the turnovers that we talked about. At least one so far. Into Diddy. Going up for a shot. She seems to be in form tonight. Diddy rolling back some years and knocking down some shots that we saw of her early in her career. So it's now 49 to 44. Center pass to Mystix. They're making good use of it. Good take. Good balance. Good shot. Diddy knocking off Cokes tonight. Can they come back? 50 to 44. I don't think so. Here comes Philip. Nisbet, crisp pass, not being able to handle it by Jeffers. Turnover. Paris. Here they come. Sarah Pemberton. Looping pass. Over to Chumney. Chumney, fake pass. Diagonal pass into Pemberton. Bounce pass. Not being able to handle it. There's a whistle. There's a whistle against Cokes. Lapsy, bounce pass, finds Pemberton. Diddy steps away from the defense, shoots it up and makes it good. She hasn't missed for the past 6 or so shots. And so the score now is 51 to 44. I don't think that Cokes can come back in this one. Here comes Sarah Pemberton. The momentum is certainly with Mystix now. And Diddy's moving around the circle. And Lapsy is getting in good position. On that occasion, missing And we heard the oohs and ahs. Knocked away by Lapsy. Good hands. Cokes now. They're some 7 points behind. Time running out on them. Here is Cokes. Finds Gums. Gums going up to shoot. Makes it good. 45 to 51. Center pass to Cokes. They have an opportunity now to cut the lead even further. Here's Philip. Into Jeffers. Jeffers looping up to Natalie. Natalie into Gums. Gums making it good. 46 to 51. A 5-point lead to Mystix, but they have the center pass. Can they go even further? Let's see what they do here. Pemberton into Angie. Angie, look at her, she was clobbered. As you can see, the players hustling now. The coach players hustling now to make use of every second. Into Lapsy. Good position on that occasion. Up, misses. Gets her own rebound. No, tipped away. Inbound pass to Mystix. I thought he had a contact call there. Again, he was knocked away by Diddy. That's Libod, sorry. Good move by Angela on that occasion. Up to comes. Good shot. Mystix. Looks as if they're going to force a game speed tonight. Send the pass to Cokes. Chipped away. Oh, almost an interception. Inbound pass to Cokes. Libod. Finds Philip. Philip. Nisbet. Blocked.
She stepped up into the defense.
Yes. Some people asking for contact there, but guilty of stepping up. Interception. And obligatory turning back. Turn by one and lost. And one and lost by both teams. Eventually going inbound. Inbound pass now to Cokes. Here they come. Cokes. They have a lot of work to do. A little time left. Into Gums. Gums being clobbered.
They should actually Gums get the ball further on the circle.
And it looks as if it was a simultaneous contact. Referee ensuring that both players they require distance. Snapped up. Finally won by contact on the center player. Jeffers. Inbound pass to Nisbet. Forcing her to shoot. Shot not very good. Ball going out. Mystix coming away with it. Down court they go. Looking to go further into the lead. Sarah. No. Looping pass right up to Didi. She missed it totally. It was tipped. And time. Game is over nonetheless. No need to argue. It's the final score. 52 to 46. Our netball expert got it right. She called it from the start. Even when Cokes was having their way. It's now 52 to 46. End of play. The players go to center court for the normal, what do you call that? Ritual, or the victory, the teamwork, unity, whatever you want to call it. And we'll have a game 3. We have an idea when the game 3 will be played?
Not as yet, but I suspect it might be somewhere like Monday or Wednesday. Because those seem to be playing days.
And your final assessment of the game? Probably going all your way as you expected.
Final assessment, Cokes hanging well. But I guess the true experience was with Mystix. And experience is what won this game. The two shoots were evenly contested because they're both accurate. But as you can see, Tenniel actually seemed to have had almost a 99% shooting average tonight. Which is extremely good for a goal attack. Because she's actually on the whole court. She's the only goal attack who actually was shooting. The goal attack for Cokes seemed to be making up the spot. Because they're depending on goal shooters to do the job. You know, so. But experience.
What do you think Cokes will have to do in order to come back and win game 3?
I guess to stay focused, because I think at some point in time tonight they lost focus. Tishana lost some of her confidence. And maintain their focus. I think that's where they just dipped in focus tonight and that was it. I think that they tend to get frustrated sometimes, but the game was a fairly good game. The umpiring was fairly okay. There wasn't anything blatant from any one side. You must have missed there. But the umpiring was fairly okay.
One of these teams will go to the Division 1. Which of them you think will fare better based on what you've seen tonight?
Well, both teams are Division 1 teams, so I can't see you saying which one would fare better. They're both. The two teams have been Division 1 in terms of the players. By change of virtue of a name or a division, they're in the second division, but they're actually Division 1 teams. Each team has only had 2 players who are Division 2 players. All the members of the team are Division 1 players who have made national teams from under 23 to national team and have been there for years. So they actually have no cause, from my point of view, in Division 2. They have to have gone up in Kenya and take the trampling or do some trampling up in Division 1. And you know, just earn the keep and give some good netball.
Well, with the final summary from our netball expert, we'll leave you with the news that Mystix has pulled back game 2, winning by a fair margin, and so both teams will have to settle it in match number 3. See you then.